And we are live. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones, wherever you might be. I'm Emma, and welcome back to The House of Hubris, here on twitch.tv/Saracent. And welcome back to Points at the Screen as though the title is there, Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Have I got my camera aligned differently? I thought it was okay. Yeah, I think I have a bit more space now. Maybe go with that. This looked fine when I was testing it before we actually went live, because of course it did. That's how this thing works. But hey, it's me. I'm here. Yeah, still got the new sound setup going, so if anything is janky with that, please let me know, as I'm sure you will. Or, I say as I'm sure you will. You'll once let me go an entire stream with the big evil voice filter on accidentally, and nobody said a thing, so... Now my confidence in you is gone, chat. Redeem yourselves, please. Anyway, that started off weirdly combative. Hi. Yes, vampires. Last time, everybody got together. Well, not together, but everybody is now in the midst of assaulting the SI base on Long Island, which I feel like is going to be the kind of finale of the game, because all the threads are tying up together. But there's still a bunch of unresolved stuff, I guess. So we'll see. As ever, content warnings going in. This is a Vampire the Masquerade game, so it will be probably needlessly edgy. There will be violence and mature language and blood and, you know, all the vampire things. Weirdly sexualized violence, dubious consent. We've had one torture scene already, so maybe there'll be more. And overall, just themes of imprisonment and supernatural prejudice. So if that's not for you, that's totally cool. Either hang out and chat and be warned, or you can take a step back and come back when you're ready for it, or come back when we're doing a different game. That is totally cool. Also, when? I don't know why that sentence started with when. There's not a when. As ever, I would like to just thank the folks at Big Bad Wolf for providing this copy of the game. It's been good thus far. And yeah, Leisha made a guy kill himself. Yes, that's also a theme that keeps coming up, is suicide and self-injury, so all the Vampire the Masquerade edginess. It is what it is. Yeah, we've missed... I feel like not as many things as we've usually missed. The Anarchs have launched their assault, and by the sounds of it, been massacred. But hey, it was a good distraction. Galeb's broken out of prison through bureaucracy means rather than dropping a werewolf on everyone means. And now I think we're back with MM, who is currently dieharding through the vent. Look, it's a vent. Ah, yes, we were just about to drop down an Assassin's Creed this woman, weren't we? Try plunging attack. Oh, and just... wow. And if we look down again, is anyone going to come and investigate that? They sure aren't. I mean, they were talking to each other, so maybe they will start talking to each other again. Or what other things did I have? There's the elevator shaft there that's too high for her to jump down because, you know, she's a coward. There's a chip door I still can't get through. There's fans I can't get through. Caution, work in progress, also a big propeller. That's an interesting question of semantics and function. Is it still a propeller when it's in use as a fan? Because it's the same thing, and I mean, it's still propelling something. It's propelling air. So there was one guard down there. Right? Probably. I believe so. There was a sign complaining about noise? Start a manual cleaning program, make sure the offices are empty, it's pretty loud. Open vent control. Aha! 3 green buttons, 1 non-green button. Or are they lights? Not buttons, I guess. Can I do anything with the vent controls? No? I feel like I'm being given all the clues to a puzzle, but I'm not totally sure currently what the puzzle is.
They're monitoring all communications.
Yeah.
The court was right to outlaw phones.
Once again, don't just say the court was right. They'll hear you. It's what they're listening for all the time. Is there a door on this other side? Ah. Have we been this way? Is this where we came in? I can't remember. It's been 2 days. Okay, also here we have chip door. At least I'm guessing from the light. Big fan, chip door. Yeah. And this way. Rat that I don't currently need to eat, chip door, fan. So nothing of particular import right now. How do we start the manual cleaning? Where did... The key to the control panel is in the cabinet in the technical room. Yeah, we got that, right? Everything... A keycard for ventilation control O2. Can that get me past one of those doors? Vent control O2, where would that be?
This is a waste of my time.
Yeah, you know what else is a waste of your time, complaining? Because I'm not going to stop. Not that one.
This is a waste of my time.
Stop saying that. Let's look at that map again. Yeah, because this is floor O2 and it says ventilation control O2. Key to the control panel is in the cabinet in the technical room. That's where we got this mag key, isn't it? Yes, that. Looking at the keyhole, that's not a keyhole, that's a little magnetic plate. So, clearly I need to do something else before Mem will have the idea to interact with that. Everybody loves event flags. So we have I1, which was what? Analyst officers, was it? There's something over there. I still don't know what that means. Oh, as in the guy who got fired. Yeah, brain. Okay, but can we not, like, jump down? I3 was... Well, actually, I think they're L's because these people are monsters. Was the intelligence director's room. Yep, hence the big computer. Everyone wants the big computer, Meg.
Looks like SAD has its share of
Yes, that was when...
That's good for us.
Nussbaum tried to fight the system from within the system and just got fired from the system.
I wonder what kind of stuff they hide from each other.
Oh, can I do anything with the No. No? Okay. Objects that don't mean a thing. I4 is IT rooms, and that's where I just killed that woman, right? And yes, I'm going to keep saying I because the concept that that is a lowercase l is just causing me great distress. Can't look super hard at any of these computers with my vampire eyes. What do your vampires see? Also, Legless, why are you a vampire? Oh, and we looked here already. Game, what do you want me to do? Game, tell me what you want me to do and I will. So do I need to... am I not in the technical room? So this way is listed as emergency exit. Not sure exactly what you could do.
This is a waste of my time.
Shut up if you needed to quickly exit here, but hey. Given that there's big fans everywhere. I'll get through there. I'll get through there. Maybe there was something else in the technical room by the elevator shaft. This is probably really obvious if you're playing this, like, just after you started this chapter. Yes, because we got the key off a hook in that cabinet. That was what we did.
This goes too high, even for me.
Yeah, because again, coward. But also, this is a room you're not allowed to run in.
This is a waste of my
Get through
time.
there. I am genuinely at a loss as to what I'm meant to be doing. Because it's one of those where it feels like something's gone wrong and I've soft-locked the game, but it's just that some event flag hasn't tripped, I bet. That was me getting briefly blocked because I just walked into a pipe. So, you know, there are many potential issues here. Can't interact with any of the fire alarms. Yes, I've read this. So how do we start the manual clean? I3 is the only one that isn't lit. Maybe there's something I can do in there? Also, I don't know why we couldn't just jump down and stay down after we killed that one, but hey, maybe that's just me. I've just missed a tiny interact prompt somewhere, I know it. No, I've been out here many times. Yeah, just check I/L3, bar 3. What's to do with these pipe valves? This game does love a valve. No? There's the one guard. That's just saying about Nussbaum getting fired, and that is a safe, which, again, I feel like MM could be a lot more proactive in jumping down to. There's a photocopier that probably doesn't have any toner because they hide it in the 7th dimension of hell. Can't uncrouch. That's not the problem, or at least if I can, they've literally never told me how. I really feel like I should be able to interact with this now I've opened it. How do we solve a problem like this guy in particular? I'm beginning to think all of these details on the wall are just scribbles that serve no actual purpose. But hey, gotta check the valves. Valves. Big lever. Game, you know you can't resist a big lever. Check the elevator shaft again. Anything I missed in here? Can't do anything with this. Is there a, like, slow time prompt that is showing up at some point? But without announcing its arrival like it does. What do we do? There's a rat here, which means they expect you to be using
This is a
disciplines.
waste of my time.
Stop saying that. This puzzle feels like a waste of my time. Waste of everybody's time.
This is a waste of my time.
You know how I keep saying Leisha's the best character? Well,
This is a waste
I
of
think
my
of
time.
Mem's getting demoted from second. Just saying. Like, Caleb's an incredibly old, very uptight Ventru. But at least he has the decency to be smooth about it and not constantly tell me that I'm wasting his time. Do I have too much celerity turned on? No, because the concept of having passive disciplines turned on, making you able to miss content, is making me just physically angry. So I'm going to assume it's not that. And that's just a whiteboard about how they're monitoring our communications. How to trigger the vent clean. Anything else we can do here? She's smoking, which is, what, that's a premonition? There's an extremely specular thing on that desk. Computers I would love to be able to poke at, and seriously, we could just drop down here. It would not be difficult to do that without being noticed. But no. You're too much of a Toreador to not want to be noticed. I just please, game, show me an interact point. Get rid of the guards. Yes, this is what I am trying to do. Definitely nothing I can find in here. I swear I am this close to looking it up. This close. There's Nussbaum's desk. I can hear the sound of the discipline interaction. What? The music just turned dramatic. Is something dramatic happening? Music? Why are you doing this? Is the guard moving? Can't see him from this angle. The guard is doing nothing. You know what? Yes, I am looking it up, because I've been on the air for like 23 minutes, and I still have no earthly clue what's going on, where I should be going, what I should be doing. Yeah, we've got the key. Take the key back to the fans and you can start messing with them. But I can't. That is a thing I cannot do. But then this is going on to say how it's a distraction to split the guards up, but two of them went to deal with the Anarchs. Okay, that's not helpful. Yeah, everything's saying how you need to use the fans to distract and split up the soldiers, and then you can pick them off. It's just like... But I can't. If you didn't... here we go. Finally, something acknowledges that if you didn't convince the Anarchs to join your fight, there'll be 3 soldiers. If you did, there's only 1. Get the door, get the mag key, open the vent control. What? So it says... is it because I killed the agent first? Everything's saying pick them off and then kill the agent? Is this bugged? Is this bugged? Yeah, It's game bugged. Do I have to, like, restart and not kill the agent first? I may have to. Everybody loves bugs. Oh, what did we spend points on? We've only got 60. Oh, so you can just restart and respec scenes when you run into challenges you can't face. Oh yeah, I got my intimidation back. And is there anything? And I had a discount on social because I wanted to be Max Toreador. Who is confusingly still played by the same guy as Max Payne.
I'm almost there. The elevator should be around here somewhere.
Through here.
Shit. The elevator. Now I just need to take care of the guard.
Yes.
Owen, I'm in the hall. No matter what happens, don't leave L4.
Roger that.
I've got the elevator. Nothing will happen to you.
It's still...
But your men, they're...
It angers me that that's an L.
We need to know if our systems have been compromised or not.
I'm working on it.
We'll stay in contact. Call me if you...
Shit.
Yes, we missed the elevator, but we can get this key. Now, let's do the thing
Should be fine.
before
Just try and
murdering
stay out
this
of my
woman.
way.
Just following orders. Do you think it will take long?
We'll see.
Sure. Okay, that's... I don't want to say that's very stupid, but...
Hey, did you know
Let's
Charles Nussbaum?
try I3.
Yeah. Why?
I heard why he got fired. Is that spy shit true? Was he really found going through Grim's safe?
Yeah, that's what they told us.
Shit.
Hogan, please. I need silence.
Sorry.
Nothing. Must be broken.
Okay, and she's in L4, so
What's that sound?
let's pull him
Probably
into
the fan.
L1.
Sometimes the cleaning system comes on at night.
I'm gonna go check it out. You stay here.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello. Goodbye. Truly, I am the Masquerade.
Hogan? You can come back. I'm almost done. Hogan? How's it going? Hogan? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, calm down, Sam. It's gonna be all right. You're safe. Focus.
I'm closer, my child. Why is your prompt grayed out, my child? Oh, there we go.
That was the last one.
Okay, sure, I guess. Oh no, I killed the people in the wrong order. Let's have a premonition. There's ghosts in our blood, let's hallucinate about it. That's... Shufang dead, and Caleb with blood in his hands. Interesting. Why was that the premonition of her? But sure, premonition do what it do.
She was trying to recover the data. They know I tried to hack them.
I mean, you're not the world's best hacker. They didn't even send Nosferatu. I mean, it's like they weren't even trying. Honestly, why can't I just Dark Souls ragdoll corpses out of my way? Kick them merrily across the room. Update of sensitive terms. Attached, you will find the new list of sensitive terms. They're to be monitored in priority during your listening and observation. The combination of several of these terms usually indicates that the subject under a study is a member of the terrorist group. Blood bank, cam, juice bag, hunt, juice, lick, prince, red salon, blood, traffic, transfusion. The combination of several of these terms indicates that people are a vampire. What if those terms are blood bag, blood, and transfusion? I feel like those are terms that are pretty commonly used together by, say, doctors. Okay, let's poke through these offices now that we're on the ground. Oh my god, walk quicker. Ah. The doors are locked. Why did she lock herself in the room? I guess she was having a moment. Okay, let's jump back up. With the slight fear that we might never come down again, because that's apparently a thing that can happen. That's such a weird jump animation. And then, where did we kill the guy? Was it in I1? Because presumably he didn't lock the door when he was going in. Why can't I interact with this? Game. Please stop fighting me, game. Okay, now that I've been through that one, I can only go through that one. Sure, I guess. Fine, guess we're picking the lock. Here's a big map. And a bunch of paperwork. Some photos. Okay. Let's try and be systematic. Joseph Bevins, sighted in Boston on the 14th of January, sighted in Detroit on the 25th of August. Left our jurisdiction, Seattle, on the 27th of August. Case referred to the appropriate authorities. Right, so these SI are just covering kind of the northeast US. John Conway, sighted in Boston, 23rd of March. Louisville, 2nd of March the following year, captured in Louisville 2 days later. Donna Smith, sighted in Boston on 30th of November, American dates, come on. Sighted in Pittsburgh, 3rd of September. Recent information indicates she's preparing a trip to Casper, Wyoming. Maybe she just likes rocks. Hamid Townsend, sighted in Hartford on the 8th of June. Trail lost since 24th of June during the operation that attempted to capture him. Premier, presumably. Boston, terrorist activity hub. Number of individuals monitored by the SAD? 12. That feels like less than there are vampires here. Consult surveillance chart for details. And Theodore Sachs, sighted in Boston, 14th of December. Sighted for the last time in Baxter State Park, Maine, 16th of December. Reported missing. Interesting. And here's the break room. People have snacks. That cake looks pretty nice. Alright, let's check all the rooms. Here's the monitoring communications thing. I'm not on that list. We're fine. None of our protagonists are on that list. That's why we get to be the protagonists. Ooh, a file. Meeting on 10th of August 2019. Transcript. James Brame. Meeting on August 10th, 2019. This conversation is recorded. I'm listening, Massimo. The ongoing operations are making good progress. We're currently analysing the most recent data that was transmitted. New surveillance reports have recently come in particular about Brighton. Go on. The daytime agent assigned to the target reported activity around 2 p.m. It was the first time since he took over. We were used to Brighton being active at night. His appearance in broad daylight was something of an event, but it's nothing extraordinary. Anyway, we're still following him. I don't think that's necessary. Why not? Brighton is a false lead. You can close the case and assign your agents elsewhere. If I may, I don't see how that's trust me. Do we have somebody on the inside? Is that what that's hinting at? "3 p.m. called in for questioning. I assume that's nothing strange to report. 4 p.m. went to the bathroom. 4:15 said goodbye to co-workers. Brame gave the okay. Slipped a note to Rowan, accomplice, lover. Escorted out by security. Left the base by shuttle. Went home. Took out trash. Phone. Turned out lights. Went to bed. Question Rowan ASAP. Monitor his communications." So I'm assuming this is Nussbaum after they kicked him out.
That kind of bullshit is exactly why Hazel outlawed phones.
Wiretap. Suspects Miranda Parks and Neil. Hello? Oh, hello? Miranda, it's Neil. Oh, hey, is everything alright? You could say that. Actually, I'm calling about the juice. You mentioned a guy was giving away some wicked good cocktails. You got his number? Yeah, I mean, no problem. Just that he's already in high demand. He gets the stuff from a rich guy. It's always small quantities so he doesn't get caught. I'm not sure he wants any new business. Could you ask and say it's for you? I've got the cash. Maybe? When do you need it? Thursday night. I'm meeting up with some licks from the Vasco group. I want to impress them. They're used to feeding on bums, so if I can get them some high-class juice bags. Yeah, I get it. Listen, I'll reach out to my guy and get back to you, alright? Great, thanks. Talk to you later. Bye. Yeah, it is possible to be more subtle than that on a telephone. By the way, that they're basically not being subtle at all. Like, I'm not convinced there is a non-vampire explanation for the phrase feeding on bums. Well, no, I say that. There is. There is. Psychometry.
Better keep that safe. The coast looks clear.
This is Nussbaum's desk, presumably. Hello. Right, is this the note he slipped to Rose?
Coast looks clear. Better keep that safe.
Ah. They hide something up there? There's something above L1?
Personality disorders. Maybe a child of Malkov?
From Benwick to James Braham, informant file update. Dear Mr. Braham, at the request of High Command, I'm providing you with a report on the psychological profile of our unit's informant. We've based our suppositions on all of the interactions with the subject. The factual and authoritarian aspect of the material leads us to believe that the individual holds or has held high-ranking positions that used to being in charge and giving orders. The organization of the information leads us to believe that this individual is familiar with the workings of the Secret Service. We detect a rather cool determination. There's no emotion involved. We suppose this person has an extreme control over events, so we urge you to proceed with the utmost vigilance. The informant's motives are still unclear because they take every precaution not to betray them. Finally, we would like to advise you that the most recent communication is at odds with the profile previously described. It suggests an emotional impulsiveness that does not seem to be consistent with the profile. Conclusion, we hypothesize that the informant has an extremely rigid mental state and is potentially in the process of a breakdown. An investigation could be done of hospitals with patients with dissociative personality disorder who've recently discharged from institutions. So, two things spring to mind. Two possibilities. One, it's Richard, which has seemed likely the whole time because the man just screams cop. Or they're going to be doing a whole you were the informant all along and have some kind of split personality thing with Leisha. And I can't decide if that'd be interesting or not. I think a lot depends on execution. I should check the vents above this room. I should also call James on Tuesday. I missed the chance last time. Which hatch did I have open for? That's such a weird jump. There's two. Here's one. So anything hidden around here? In the roof girders, maybe? I mean, it was above this. Aha! No way that was there before, but... Dear Sam, I'm writing to you in case things go bad. I managed to get the code to Braham's safe. The source who gave it to me seems reliable. Now I just have to give it a shot. You're probably going to think it's too risky, but I don't care. I don't know what they're hiding from us. All this secrecy around the blank bodies, terrorism. I can't take any more of this bullshit anymore. Any answers? I want to know what these people really are, why the church is mixed up in it, why they systematically falsify our reports. And the shitstorm that's coming for me if I fuck up. So I'm asking you, if this goes south, you take over. I don't trust anyone else. If there's one person who should succeed where I've failed, it's you. I hope that everything's going to be alright and you won't ever have to read this message, but if not, be careful. The white collars have got eyes everywhere and whole departments in their pocket. PS 05 02 11. Cool. So let's go to the director's office. And let's not drop through any of these hatches because we're not allowed to anymore. That'd be interesting if they ever. Can I actually use this computer?
She
Oh
was
no,
trying to recover
that's
the data.
what that was.
They know I tried to hack them.
If they did that with a video game thing and managed to work event flagging and all of that and arbitrary video game logic into a story about neurodivergence, because like as a neurodivergent person, I'm very used to the brain being like, nope, can't do that. Why not? It's perfectly logical and it's right there. No, it's illegal. That could potentially be interesting. Depends how you feel about frustration as a game mechanic, I guess. James Braham's. James Brem. Operation Nest allowed us to retrieve administrative documents. Nest was it the salon or the party? think it was the salon. Administrative documents, which should allow us to find new leads and thus locate new infection sites. Artifacts, unusual objects or jewellery that require in-depth study by the Society of St. Leopold. Several blank body specimens in good condition for research and tests. It should be noted that one container has disappeared. Okay, this was the party, which leads us to believe that an infected was still on site. And pieces and residue of blank bodies. Yeah, we read this already. We've seen this file. Unlike your superiors, we read the report.
Looks like SAD has its
Just
share of
reading this
agitators.
because,
That's
you know,
good for us.
I can. And because I, like, reset since then. It was... Oh, it put it on screen. Thank Christ for that. 0211. Go. Haha. Dear Joe. Joe? I don't think we know. Closing the Brighton case raised more questions than I thought it would. Waterman tried to change my mind, arguing that his people don't understand my decision and feel sidelined. I don't blame them. From an outsider's perspective, none of this makes sense. They're so invested and dedicated. To hear that management is squashing their efforts for no good reason has got to be hard to take. Sometimes I think it would be so much easier if they knew. I know you don't agree with me, but I honestly think it would be more effective if the decision heads were in the know. They could manage their teams by knowing what to watch out for first, and, like with Brighton, knowing how to identify false leads when they appear. This would save precious time that could be better used elsewhere. Let me know what you think, James.
The informant goes by Corvus.
We know.
I need a name, not an alias.
And Dear James. By Placebo? No. Yeah, the hook is Dear James, I think, in there, but the song's Beautiful James. I received the report from... Need a drink. I received the report from your team about this Corvus. It is intriguing indeed. I must admit that I'm not entirely comfortable with the situation. This individual seems to know far too much. Either he's one of them, or he's been with them for a very long time. In any case, we'll have to be careful. At any rate, I'm aware of the remarkable opportunity this presents. You have my permission to continue your investigation. Keep analysing the data that this individual sends you. On my end, I'll contact a few profilers to try to get a profile on the informant. Given the importance of this matter, I'll probably have to send our findings back to the Vatican. Expect to be working with those holy rollers soon. Dear Mr. Braham, here is the email address provided for your confidential communications. It's to be used for all your correspondence with all heads of organisations, national and foreign. jamesbraham.sec@sad.gov. Handy. Possibly. Bottle of blood?
A vial of blood. With a note.
That's not a vial.
Send back to forensics by Monday.
What?
They must have picked this up after the attack.
Why not send to forensics immediately? Why keep it in a safe in your room? That's weird.
Better not leave it here.
Just a bottle of blood? Yeah. But hey, don't look a gift bottle of blood and the bottle of blood. I don't know. Can I get on his computer? No? Okay. I think that's all the rooms investigated. Feels like the safe was the puzzle we had available. So this way we have the Engineering Wing A, but it's chip locked, and Engineering Wing B, also chip locked. Emergency lockdown button that we can't press, nor really should we. Let's call the elevator. Let's go.
Come on, hurry up.
Going down. And we finished the scene part 2. We could have found more information about the traitor. I swear we read all the files. Or did we have to read other files after reading that? Sure. Okay, whatever. Against all odds, Caleb manages to escape from his prison cell. Stanford's trail leads him deep into the heart of the base. Still has a chance to emerge from here the victor. He's still looking not particularly blend-inable. Just saying. Very much can't afford my 5th dot of Fortitude or Dominance. Could get my 3rd of Presence. It's on discount. Sure, why not? All disciplines all the time will never run out of blood, nor will we ever die. I will say, though, the asymmetry suits him, but then I think that about most people. Shocker, I know I'm a fan of asymmetry. Who would have thought? So I've head to the bedrooms and care centre, up the stairs to the reconciliation room, and up the stairs to the left to Monsignor Stanford's office. Move quick, Caleb.
I didn't expect to find something like this here.
Hi? Why are we not even making an attempt to hide from people?
Hey, a creature of the night.
What makes you think
Just
that?
kidding. We don't see a lot of agents around here, especially in the middle of the night.
You're not going to comment about the face situation?
Your burn marks. Did the blank bodies do that to you?
Let's see. Piss off.
I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it.
No worries. These monsters must pay.
More like Frank
sorry.
Lloyd Wrong.
Nobody
Heyo.
deserves to be messed up like that.
I heard you complaining before.
Oh, it wasn't important. It's just Paula.
We'll just accept the most vampire-looking vampire man ever as an agent. Whatever.
I don't know her.
Paula Nielsen, Stanford's protege.
Stop talking so quietly. Psychology. Never punish.
You look tense. Does she bother you?
Only when she wakes us all up with her screams in the middle of the night.
Why?
She has nightmares. It's not the first time. Stuff from her previous life. We all went through some bad shit. But she's having a hard time getting over it. Despite Stanford's help.
I mean, that was a really hard game, so makes sense.
In what way does he help you?
He listens to us, for starters. I was forced to do stuff that I'm sorry about. Awful things.
Can I interest you in
Stanford
being forced to
doesn't
do more
judge me.
stuff?
He knows it wasn't me. I was under the influence of one of those beasts.
What did they make you do?
I'd rather not talk about it. I don't know you. What are you looking for at this time of night?
I need to see Stanford. Do you know where he is?
No, but I bet Paula does. She always needs to talk to him when she wakes up like that. I saw her go into the reconciliation room.
Thank you.
That's a really
stay here.
ominous
I
name
need
of
to
a
calm
room.
down.
Meal times. Breakfast served from 6:30 to 8:30. Speaking as somebody who isn't a morning person, Jesus.
Tomorrow.
Lunch 11:30 to 1:30. Dinner 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Cleaning schedule: room cleaning from 10 to 11 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Common area cleaning 10 to 11 Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Bathroom cleaning 11 to 12 daily. Database update at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. daily. Daily.
Need something for my head.
Daily. Delily. Shut up, Emma. I wish there was a map around. Which of these is the reconciliation room? What's this? It was an honor and a privilege to meet someone like you. Gone through so much, but now you're an inspiration to others. Amazing. Thanks for everything. I'll see you in another life.
Tomorrow.
Homer. That could be a motivational speaking thing or a suicide note, it's hard to say. I think the reconciliation room and Stanford's office were both up the stairs, so if we don't go up the stairs, probably alright for now. Oh, picture?
There's a name on it. Adam.
But what if you actually engage your brain, Caleb?
The picture is in bad shape. It must not be recent.
Okay. What did that gain us? Okay, this mirror works. Pick of lock. Let's go. Dear Adam, I don't really know why I'm writing to you after all this time. I met some good people and they told me it'd be a good idea. After much hesitation, I'm finally writing to you, but I'm not sure what to tell you about myself. A lot has happened in 10 years, and I guess you've changed a lot. I'd like to see you again. One day. Well. Dear Adam, I can still remember rocking you to sleep when you had nightmares. Now it's Mom who has nightmares. Where are you, Adam? Where are you to reassure me? I woke up screaming again. Stupid. Stupid. Dear Adam, I have to try. I think it really helped me to talk with Monsignor about you. This is Paula, right? He told me to keep writing to you, even if you never read it. My age is catching up with me now. The eternal youth I was promised is nothing more than a distant memory. I've got a few wrinkles that have appeared at the corner of my eyes, but I think it's a good thing. It would have been too weird if you aged faster than I did. You're quite the handsome young man now, the fitting image of your father. I miss you both, now that I'm alone. Jim told me that our minds only hold on to the good memories, that we even come to miss those things we found unbearable. You might be right. I love you. So, what, was she ghouled, and then dropped and resented it and moved to the Hunters, as is a thing that happens? Dear Adam, I'm tired. I'm not sleeping well. At night, I stare up at the ceiling in my room and hum the lullaby I used to sing to you. It was an old sea shanty that my dad used to whistle all the time. He liked it. It calmed you down. It calms me down too sometimes. I'd love to just hop on a boat and sail all the way to you. Sail around the world together. I know that won't happen. See you soon. Ah, there's sadness everywhere in this story.
The mortals are right to be inspired by her.
Maybe don't say things like the mortals out loud when you're trying to pass for an agent.
This bracelet looks old. There's an H engraved inside.
Homer, maybe. Just on that was a name we saw. Full-on diary to read here. July 24th. I wrote to Adam today. It's harder than I thought it'd be. Deep down, I think I'd like him to read it all someday. Well, I am. I don't know what's stopping me from getting on a plane and going to see him. I didn't even know if he still lives in our house. Monsignor Stanford promised to tell me about him if he's able to find him. He's fine. He has to be. I'd be able to feel it if he wasn't. July 27th. I had another nightmare. During the day, I feel better. I think about her less. But at night, I remember the time I spent with her. Traveling across the country was the most powerful experience of my whole life. Every night, we thought we wouldn't survive until the next. And every night, we found a way to hang on. It was an adventure. With all the challenges and doubts that went along with it. It's going to be somebody we know that was her Regman, right? August 1st. Today, Frank told me about what he did. Well, it wasn't really him. It's awful. I knew what they were capable of, but that's just unspeakable. I'm ashamed. So ashamed of what I hoped to become. I had to talk to Monsignor Stanford about this. August 4th. I have great respect for Monsignor Stanford. Every day he comes and listens to us. When I call him in the middle of the night, he comes. No. When I cry, he consoles me. And he still manages to find the strength to fight. He's a great man. August 16th, today I met with Dr. Pavarone. Hidden under her bothy exterior is a woman with an incredible life story. She told me about what she did in the Middle East. Dedicated her life to improving the lives of those who've had everything taken from them. It was so small next to her. All I did was go to demonstrations and hang banners in my windows. I never risked my life on a battlefield to tend to the wounded. I never faced an epidemic to save families. These people here are the best of humanity. I'm not sure I deserve their attention. I'm so afraid of disappointing them. August 21st. It's always the same nightmare. I don't even want to go to bed anymore. I know these visions will come back to haunt me. I can't take it anymore. And September 1st, Monsignor gave me some news about Adam. He's doing well. I'm torn. I need to think. Also, when I come out, Frank, please make no mention of the fact that I said I didn't know who this woman was and then I immediately went into her bedroom. Just saying. But we will find out if Frank has an opinion on that in a few minutes, because I need to do the capitalism thing and run some ads, because otherwise Twitch will be mad at me. And who wants that? So I'm going to go and stand up and get some more water. All of the good things. You all should do the good self-care things too. Stand up, move around, have a drink, have a snack. Take your meds if you still need to. This is your reminder. And, you know, go and say hi to a human. Or a vampire, you know. I'm not your boss. And yeah, let the ads run if you can, and I will be back in a few minutes as Caleb continues to do whatever Caleb's doing now. Alright, see you in a few. And I'm back. Hello, everyone. During the break, I walked through a room where Cruel Summer by Bananarama was playing, and now it's stuck in my head, which is somewhat obstructing the brooding vampire mood here. Far too jaunty. Hi.
That's not my style.
Bye. Rude. This is a safe place. Please respect that. Yeah, but is it showing up as a safe zone on my
Damn
card?
it.
I don't
Out
think
of
it is.
sugar.
I?
I'm not gonna find a cure for my insomnia today.
Not with an attitude like that. Have you tried blunt force trauma? I could give you a hand with that. Relaxation exercise. Lie down and close your eye. Contract and release each muscle of a member of the body in turn. Start with the fingers of one hand, spreading them apart and then releasing them, one by one.
Damn it.
Visualize the part of your body you're working on. Focus on how it feels to contract and relax the muscles. Do this for 5 minutes. Then, move to another part of the body. Feet, legs, arms, face. Yep, that's a relaxation exercise. Breathing exercise. Sit down on the floor with your legs crossed. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale again. I love how much of this breathing exercise is
Not my style.
breathe. Contract your abdominal muscles and then exhale sharply. Breathe normally. Once your stomach is relaxed, repeat the exercise again. Okay. Partner's trust exercise. One participant turns their back to the other. Start with a short distance between the participants, then increase the distance little by little. When they're ready, the front participant lets their body fall backwards with their arms out to the
I
sides.
hope every night isn't
Back
gonna be
participant
like this.
catches them under
Damn
their
it.
arms. Neither participant may move their feet. Next, the participants switch roles. How do you... the bit with increase the distance little by little, how are we doing this if neither participant may move their feet? Just checking.
Damn it. Out of sugar.
I was just wondering if there was like a pickup or something that was making that noise. No, this is just this relaxation tape, isn't it? Got like singing bowls. Okay, so he's available to feed on if we find a room to do
I
it,
need something for my head.
which would be good for his insomnia as well. So, you know, there's that. Hello. While you're asleep, I'm going to steal all your things.
All of these notebooks are full? That must have taken some time.
I'm not going to read them, because I'm not convinced I can. Conversation with Walter Stanford, from Stanford to me, about Kyle Baines. Dear Jim, I'm rather concerned about Kyle Baines, our most recent arrival. Due to the current situation, I've unfortunately not been able to give him the time he deserves. This was Insomnia Man. I'd appreciate it if you'd take special care in watching over him. His situation's a little different from the others because he's not really aware of the danger that he was in. That's no reason not to take care of him. Sincerely, Walter Stanford. Dear Monsignor, Kyle is starting to fit in. He told me he spoke to Paula, and I think that conversation made quite an impact on him. I think you see the process for yourself during your next interview. Jim, conversation with Kyle. Here's your code, as promised. All those characters. Your instruments will get here this week. Hope you're settling in alright. Wow, an internal network, that's cool. You got any series we can watch or anything? Yeah, you have to make a special request for that. We don't have access to the external network. I've got some on a flash drive, I'll make you a list. Let me know if you need anything. I've been here a while, so I'm kind of our spokesperson. Sparkle emoji. Conversation with Paula. Hello, Jim. Thanks for everything. There's something I haven't told you about. I often wake up in the middle of the night because of these terrible dreams I have. I don't think it's very interesting, but I get the feeling that it's related. What do you think? Come and talk to me and Monsignor about it if you need to. Even in the middle of the night, we're here for you. Hey Jim, I had the nightmare again, but I'm afraid to talk to Stanford about it again. I'm not making any progress right now. Of course not. Monsignor will never get tired of talking about it. It's a recurring problem. You've got to tell him. You can't keep it to yourself. I had a hard time talking to him at first, too. He can be intimidating. But you'll learn to open up to him, and you'll see. It really helps. Jesus. Throat noises, and Frank Lloyd Wrong. Dear Jim, Paul wakes me up every night. I know it's complicated, but can't do anything about it. Going to have to be patient with Paula. Her experience was very different from ours, and we've got to be here for her, same way we're here for you. I can ask for some earplugs if you want. Don't bother, I can't sleep with those things. Thanks. Cool, that didn't teach us much. I'm assuming this is Jim. With his chocolate almond milk.
There's something written on it. Forever yours. Signed by Nina.
I'm sorry. Why do you have 4 copies of the Industrial Ventilation Design Guidebook on your nightstand? I mean, I know that really the answer is asset recycling, but on the other hand... I guess that's one way to try and get to sleep? Just read about ventilation? Lie back and think of ventilation.
This notebook is blank.
Okay. Fluo Neon magazine. I'd read it. Goodbye, Jim.
I'll take a nap tomorrow.
Okay. Ah, here's the safe room. Just throw them in a shower. Anything interesting in here? Toilet. 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 No ventilation guidebooks anywhere, I mean, honestly. How are we to learn about pipes?
Looks like it could be valuable.
I mean, it's a guitar, Caleb. They make a lot of those these days.
A heavy smoker. Or someone who's stressed.
Or a heavy smoker who's stressed. Keep thinking I see an interaction point, but it's just the glint off Caleb's type-in.
A selection of contemporary music. Ugh, how awful.
Jeez. Oh, I actually know these people. I know people like that, and I'm just like, yeah, calm down. Boston Knights, A minor, F, E, E, refrain, I'm A minor, F, G, F, E minor, F, which is guitar tabs. Paula's a decent chick. She told me all about what she went through with Helena. Is it like the Helena? Because if so, wow. Brush with fame. And I see what I managed to avoid. I mean, if you know Vampire the Masquerade at all, then I don't need to explain that. I'd like to stay in touch with her when this is all over, but I know that won't be possible. Helena, Toreador Elder par excellence. More ventilation guidebooks. Dear Kyle, I am very happy you've joined us. You'll soon notice that we're building a relationship of trust here. I will come to welcome you in person soon, and we can talk for as long as you like at that time. In the meantime, please reach out to Jim. He's been with us for a long time and has always been a good resource for the others. Just looking at the number of cups I've seen around, Carl, have you considered that the cure for your insomnia might be stop drinking your own body weight in coffee? Pictures.
Annotated pictures. As if to help someone remember.
Wedding 7/23/2014, Capcom. You know, I love Capcom. Favorite restaurante? Anna, Arlington Subway, hospital. Work there. Public garden. Mr. Fluffy. Somebody having memory problems.
This need to write everything down. Is he afraid to forget something?
Is this somebody who's been mind janked by vampires a lot?
Pills. Needs help sleeping.
I mean, there are other kinds of pills. I have a lot of tablets by my bed. None of them are for sleeping. That's... I don't know if that's a work... I like it, but I don't know if that's a work I would have in the room I plan to sleep in. And a diary. How can I know what's driving me? Was I the one who decided to write in this notebook? Are these thoughts mine? I don't remember writing these sentences. That might be proof that the beast is still lurking in my mind. I don't want it to happen again. I have to get rid of it for good. Just putting it down won't be enough to make it happen. I chatted at Paula today. She woke me up after one of her nightmares. I have trouble sleeping, so once I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. It was stupid of me. I'll apologize to her in the morning. My concentration's improved a lot in the last few days. I remember all of the conversations and exercises from Stanford. I guess I'm not a hopeless case after all. If this works, I don't know how to thank the Monsignor. I'll have to do something. How do you thank someone like him? Recent relapse. I forget what Jim said to me. I think I was angry. I can't get angry anymore. Stanford thinks it could be related to my condition. So this is Frank, yes? Who I now feel slightly worse insulting. But that's what humanizing people does. Seriously, that artwork is a choice. So yes, he's had a lot of vampire mind manipulation done, and now he's just desperately trying to cling on to actual reality, which, never forget. Kylie Clover, transplant, 118 Gale Moore, exploratory surgery, Side Jersey, that's a name. Tumor ablation, Felici Gianni, tumor ablation, Dan Julick, transplant, Helen Aikens, exploratory surgery, Troy McCallie, transplant. Like, so was he a surgeon back in the day? I guess. Can I say anything more to him now that I've been into his room? Seen all his dark secrets.
I need... Good night.
I cannot. I read that already. Guess I'm going upstairs. There's Stanford's office with just a massive St. Leopold sword.
I'll take a nap tomorrow.
Is there an actual St. Leopold? I genuinely don't know. Reconciliation room, red light room. Red light means locked. Billy Ocean lied to me. Kick open the door. Ah, Jesus Christ, you just erupted from that armchair. Oh my God, you're a cryptid.
Can I help you?
It's all right. Everything is fine.
Really? Let's drop this little game.
Excuse me.
I saw your picture in Monsignor Stanford's office.
Well, I wasn't
yet
even
you
trying
don't
to be
seem
subtle,
afraid
so
of
here we
me.
are.
I spent 10 years bound to one of your kind. You call that a servant? I call it a slave.
Oh, I get a full dialogue tree with this woman. Okay.
You're not from Boston.
No, I'm from LA, but my mistress ran into trouble there, so we had to leave.
Is she going to be a reference
We've
to
been nomads ever since.
one of the other
Never spending too much time in any one place.
DTM properties, I wonder?
How did you end up here?
I've found myself alone for the first time in a long time, with nowhere to go, no reason to live. Then I met a man who spoke like a priest who said
Because
he
he
could help
was.
me. So I followed him.
Because I'm very bad at actually having a direction on my own, so once I was abandoned by my former master, I just kind of hung around until I found somebody else I could follow.
What exactly
Which, I mean,
is this
not
floor?
unrelatable.
A safe haven where we care for tormented souls. It's where they brought me after my mistress left. I really
You still
lucked
call
out.
her your mistress? Interesting.
Helena abandoned me in a city I'd never been to, with no warning.
I'm assuming it is the Helena.
Helena Vidic. That's my mistress. Does the name ring a bell?
I've never heard that name before.
Oh, this
She
is a
talked
reference.
about leaving.
Vidic.
She'd get these strange urges.
Yeah, I know all about that.
It's
She
a reference.
said I was brilliant, that I deserved my place with her. She promised to embrace me. So why did she leave?
There was a Dr. Vidic and something. Brain, come on. Sorry, I have to look these things up. You know how it is. That's the way. I don't know. I mean, Vidic is just, it's a Slavic surname that exists. What is it? It's another game that had something like that in. I'm wondering if this is a reference to. But like I say, it's just a name, Emma. Stop.
Who was she for you?
Are you kidding? She was everything. I lived for her. You can't understand what it's like to place your fate in someone else's hands.
Yeah, we all do it.
I was so dependent on her.
Something we live in a
Monsignor
society.
Stanford taught me to fight that.
Yeah, so this is what I've been saying.
It sounds like you have a new master.
It's not like that.
Isn't it?
What he's doing is important, and not just for me.
I mean, things can be two things.
Stanford? What does he get out of it?
Nothing. He has nothing to gain from it. From me and everyone else here. He's helping us. Really.
Helping you to do what?
To make up for the pain we've caused.
Go on.
Tell me where he is.
He should be here. I wanted to talk to him.
Where then?
What do you want with him?
You didn't answer me.
You're afraid of him, aren't you? You're here to kill him. That's all your kind are good for.
Well, no, but
You
in a very
know
real
what I
sense,
am.
yes.
You cannot defy me.
I might surprise you.
I asked you a question.
That's all there is to it, am I right? Barking out orders to your servants?
Ventru,
You have no respect for us.
correct? So what do my conversation disciplines do? Next use of skill will automatically succeed. Prevents your opponent from focusing. Increases success rate by 50 in the next skill or discipline defense. That's in defense only. Must remember that. Do I have any things on me? I've got one bottle of blood. I know that much. No, what? Oh no, Mem has a bottle of blood. But I do have Elder Vitae to make my domination better, so there's that. Philosophize. Never punished.
We do much more than give you orders. We pluck you from the gutter and offer you a place.
For the record, I do not
Our
actually
society requires people like you to
agree
support it.
with the whole
And people
Ventry
like you
standpoint
need us, too.
being evinced here, but
I was in need.
I'm playing the character.
That's for sure. But I could have managed on my own.
Really?
I don't know.
It's Vampire.
Maybe.
It's a game where you do bad things.
You're lying to yourself and you know it.
We're just
The
going to
real
mentally
problem
break
is that
this
there's
poor
something
woman, aren't we?
inside you that makes you abandon us. You bind us to you, and we become dependent on you. It's like a drug. Don't you have any qualms about leaving us behind?
Not particularly. Next question. Psychology attempt. We don't have enough willpower to defend. And we have no recovery items. Welp.
You're not our children. Your survival is your own responsibility, whether we are there or not.
That's what I thought. So you're no better than humans. All your promises about eternity are nothing but bullshit. Stanford's trying to save us. I want to get my old life back.
Wow, we just... Well, let me... Iron Fist. I think it may be time to drink the Elder Vitae. Doesn't give us any hunger back, which seems weird, but sure, I guess. Trait gained, Voice of a Time Gone By. Oh, it just gave us a trait. So, we should have just picked... I thought it'd be a temporary buff. Oh, it is. It's listed as temporary. Wait. Okay, -1 hunger generated per dominate. Love that for us. So, that should only be 3. You said 1 less per dominate. That's dominate. Sure.
You idealize your past like some old lady when the future could be
Wow.
yours.
Nailed
That's
it,
the
Caleb.
problem with mortals. They're afraid of new beginnings.
What sort of new beginning?
Whatever
Yeah.
you want. Time is freedom.
That's what Helena said. She may have been right. Maybe you're trying to manipulate me too. Stanford warned
Assassin's
us.
Creed 1.
He really cares about us.
The
You,
Templar
on the
scientist
other
in
hand, have
that is
nothing to
Dr.
offer.
Vidic. There we go. I wasn't listening. And we've burnt too much blood to presence her. And do we seriously not have any blood on us? For the love... I should have eaten a guy before I came up these stairs. I mean, we could just venture at her. Have you heard about the concept of money?
If it's money you want,
You haven't understood a thing I said.
I just said I
I'm
wasn't
not
listening.
interested in that.
Well,
You're wasting your time here.
womp
you
womp.
won't tell me where he is.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
It's your choice.
Ah, this seems like the way to
You will
go.
forget all about this conversation and stay here.
I don't feel very well. I'm going to stay here.
Good rationalization. Love to hear it.
Now, how to
Hey, we
find
got some more power back for
Stanford.
that. That would have been helpful 20 seconds ago. Anything else to find in here? Anna Molk, Boston #1. Signature W. Stanford. Reason for admission: she witnessed the actions of the blind bodies and risked her life to report their heinous actions to the SAD. Anna has always demonstrated tremendous courage, but experiencing what these creatures are capable of would shake even the most stalwart mind. She's diligently followed my program, and it is with the utmost confidence that I have allowed her to return to her place in the world. Unfortunately, she has become a target and must therefore be given special protection in a new environment. Okay. Preston Thomas, #3. Used as a regular source of food for a blind body. Preston was revealed to have been hunted by a creature that fed almost exclusively on him. We destroyed the blind body and recovered the poor man. He's now much better, although we will never forget the feeling of being treated like livestock. He's fit to return to his place in society. Yes, vampires are the bad guys, we get it. That back out. Is there anything else?
I don't feel so good.
Yes, that will happen. You should
Now,
probably sit
How
down.
to find Stanford.
Shut up. Okay. Right, I'm gonna go and eat. Why am I suddenly on 12 hunger? Oh, I guess I generated some doing the whole memory erase thing. Where was the... What was it, Kyle? Kyle. Hello, Kyle. I have something for your insomnia. Come with me to the bathroom. Those are totally normal sentences.
I'm going. I'm going.
Delightful. It tastes like coffee. Not good coffee, just institutional coffee. Gonna come out and Frank's there just like, hey, where did you just take Kyle into the showers? Bit weird. But hey, cool, none of my business, I guess. And you're correct, Frank. That I imagined in my head. It is none of your business.
Stanford isn't in his office. He can't be
I know.
far. But how will I find him in this labyrinth? Let's see if there's anything that could help me here.
Let's be a god of investigating again. Once near Stanford, during your first visit in Boston, like all Swansong members, you received a subcutaneous implant. Given your age and position, we would like to do some tests to make sure that you're not subject to the rejection syndrome that we've already seen in a few staff members. Yeah, maybe this is why your internal key system is a bad idea. Confirmation of end of novitiate at the Society. Joseph Manor. Notes from the born in Liberia. Notes from the tutor, Monsignor Luke Weir. Related to the president of Liberia and footballer George Weir? Joseph is a good man, a man of faith, with great patience and an insatiable curiosity. While many within our organisation consider me to be a scholar, I am not ashamed to admit that today the student has surpassed the master. I have nothing more to teach this worthy man, whom I shall now be proud to call my brother. Well, so this is the guy that we could have apparently turned to our side. Chiara Favarone, very dead. Notes from the tutor, Paolo Savonarola. Mr. Favarone spent her entire novitiate under my supervision. I've never had any complaints about her. She is a diligent and serious student. There's one thing I would note about her, it's the passion she puts into everything she does. Her background as a surgeon has been very helpful in our travels. She's been willing to go above and beyond the call of duty. I've seen her risk her life on the battlefield to stitch up wounds. Her faith inspires her to help her fellow man, which is what makes her so effective in our fight. She's an incredible asset to the Society, and I recommend her promotion to the rank of tertiary. And Walter Stanford, from the tutor Monsignor Pierce Stanford. Oh, he's a Nepo baby as well. Young Walter Stanford has displayed exceptional abilities for quite some time now. He's ready to take on greater responsibilities in our society. Not only is he extremely effective in finding and eliminating the threats that are all around us, as everyone knows, he is above all a man devoted to a cause, and that cause is undoing the harm that is being done to God's creation. He cares as much about the victims as the perpetrators. We could all learn a lot from this young man. Who is not related to me. No, sir. I can probably get through this door. I still have the implant. Yep. Let's look around here a touch more. Based on the date his implant was activated, Private Ricardo Gil Mendoza was involved in Operation Swansong from the very beginning. His loss will have a significant effect on troop morale. Plan an official tribute. Here's your ID and date of activation. Ricardo Gil Mendoza. Old member of the operation, dead. Post-its. I really need to talk to you tonight. I'll wait for you in the reconciliation room. Paula. Well, she still is.
There's nothing I can do. It won't open.
Potence is literally one of your clan disciplines, my dude. Be ashamed. Aha. Interesting that that wasn't keyed to specifically his implant, but sure. Observation room
is well protected.
Beep. And that probably turned off the red light out there.
I'll be able to locate Stanford with this computer, but which one is he?
Ah, great. Okay, so we've got the start date. That's handy. From E. Olson. Dear Monsignor, I would like to inform you that I will not be able to be present at the weekly society meeting. There's major work to be done in the O12 area, and I will not be able to leave until morning. Thank you for your understanding. I'm trying to reach you. The matter is of the utmost importance. Yes, that's his novice.
Higher clearance required.
Okay, that's keyed to him specifically.
That's very precise.
Oh, hey,
Where
it's
did they
me.
get their intel?
Itzgala Bazori. He's a dude. Born in 1710, Constantinople, under the name Shehzada Suleiman. Father Ahmed III, Sultan. Oh yeah, I forgot that he's literally the son of a sultan. Mother Jeanette de Bazori. Caution, able to influence the mind and even submit it to his will. Supernatural physical resistance, blind loyalty to Hazel Iverson. Presence in Boston, confirmed. Yep, can't say they don't have their data. Oh god, there's so many files. Paula Nielsen. Oh hey, it's her file. Unemployed, environmental activist, mother. Seems ambivalent about her situation, which is only natural. Will leverage her growing doubt and memories of her son to help her renounce the evil she's been a victim of. As the creature that enslaved her has disappeared, it will be much easier to counter its influence. Frank Lloyd Wrong, surgeon in Boston, single, responsible for the deaths of several of his patients on the operating table. However, he did it under the supernatural influence of a blank body. Oh, is that what the list of people and procedures is? Those are the people he was made to kill. He must be coached to recover his confidence in himself and in his decisions, and to overcome the guilt that's plaguing him. This is complicated because he regularly questions his free will and seems to have significant memory issues. And Kyle Baines, musician, single. Was hanging out with the wrong crowd without being aware of it, which could have cost him dearly if we hadn't stepped in. Our biggest challenge is to make him realise the danger he was in, which may be complicated by his rebellious spirit in his young age. Nevertheless, he seems to be very open-minded, which facilitates an open and calm dialogue with him. He was only 24? Wow. Falling in with the wrong crowd, you know, doesn't always look good on you. More files to read. What is this? It's very shiny.
It must be a blank implant.
A blank plant, if you will. But you shouldn't. Mandate of the Holy Father to Stanford. My venerable brother, I've heard your prayers, and the news that's come from America only increases my concern. As a result, I have decided to give you full authority to establish your cenacle in the city of Boston. You will have a few days to gather your team. Then you should depart as quickly as possible to take over the operations already underway there. May you show the way to the agencies already there. I pray to the Lord, through the intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary, that your every step may be guided by the light, and that the forces of darkness may be swiftly annihilated. Everyone talks like that in Europe.
These people travel a lot.
No more details.
Surveillance.
No more details. There's an implant cloning point. Society Boston Rome correspondence method. The Vatican requires a handwritten copy of every official document. Monsignor Stanford, the papal representative in Rome, is responsible for verifying the contents of each letter and affixing his personal seal to ensure its accuracy. The letter must be given to a sworn agent who will then forward it to the Vatican. Failure to comply with these rules to be subject to excommunication. That seems unwieldy, but hey, what do I know? Here we have
This implant looks new.
another blank implant? God, they're so shiny. Here, this is a 3D printer?
This must be some sort of implant engraving device.
Sure, let's go with that. Well, have a blank. And then presumably the computer will tell it what to do.
This appears to be a program to engrave an implant with an ID number.
Okay, so we need to get presumably Stanford's ID number. And then we can clone that clearance and open the safe. Expense report for Chiara, flight from Fiumicino to Boston Logan, flight 40, Hotel Roma Lupus, 8 nights, 1200, medical books 325, approved.
It appears this implant has never been used.
So many options. They're all so shiny. Okay, so we need to narrow down Stanford's ID number. During your first visit in Boston, you received a subcutaneous implant. When did he first go to Boston? He was born in Boston. But when was he assigned here? I swear we were just reading something about this. So we've got all this details for Ricardo Gil Mendoza. Which, just for giggles, what's the number? 846136. Probably in a morgue. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. I'm saying a lot of words. Oh, they have names on. Why don't I just scan all of them? Why don't I just scan all of them? Like, all I'm wasting is time spent watching this loading screen. Which, now I say it, seems like a lot. It's Gail Almonte. Honestly, putting a loading screen in your game for this is a great way to stop players brute forcing it, because my ADHD brain is already like, nope, this is the worst idea in the world. And maybe I activate a flag if I scan too many as well.
The keyhole is small. There's nothing I can do. It won't open.
See the keyhole before. They're just notes on me. Where's the Boston 1 file? Yeah, it was in the reconciliation room. Also, I can go in the observation room now. Yeah, so he was definitely activated before, but that was only 2 months ago. People have probably mentioned how long he's been in Boston, and I forgot it because I was not listening. Oh, this is another safe room. Interesting. Read some notes. Rules. Only observers invited by Stanford may remain during interviews. Use of a recording device is possible only with the permission of Stanford and its patient. Please remain silent. Because one-way mirrors aren't necessarily soundproof.
Battery's dead. There's an SD card inside. Might as well take it.
Item collected, item used? What? What do you mean item used? Do I still have it? Oh, was it just for this voice recorder?
Due to recent issues, we have
Oh, I've heard that. Ah, new tracks.
I thought about Helena last night.
Oh, interesting. It's been a few days since you spoke about her.
It's dumb. I heard this song on the radio. A song I used to listen to with her.
And?
And a Jay-Z song was on.
Be honest. There's no reason to be ashamed.
I think I miss her.
You feel like life is dull now, don't you?
Yeah.
That's not love, Paula. That's dependency. She tricked you.
I know.
Again, things can be two things.
I can't help it.
If you talk things out with me, you'll make progress. In time. Just like with your nightmares. I know that Frank helped you a lot too.
Yeah, he's doing his best. But I still have bad dreams. I'm so ashamed.
They'll go away eventually. You're already doing so much better.
Oh, I have more.
Due to recent issues,
Oh,
we have
just the two. Okay. Can I hit the mirror and spook her? Because that would be very funny. No? Okay. Well, I guess we just brute forcing through this list because I can't remember where the intel we found was. Also, I don't know where this key would be. Probably in the safe. I mean, let's go for the ones that were activated in 2018, right? Because he's been here a while. Right? This is what 90% of hacking and like online research looks like. Why is music playing? This concerns me. Come on. No. Oh, I've literally already read that one. Central computer, that sounds like a place he could be. That's David Ford. Come on, Stanford. Nope. I'm sure there was a less boring way of doing this, but here we are. Maybe he did come here in 2019. Again, like I say, there have been clues. I've probably read the clues out loud, but then they instantly disappear from my brain. Okay, he must have come here in 2019. So now let's try those. It's not going to be the bottom of the list, because they know that people will just scroll down and go for that one. Andy Taylor. They're not alphabetical, are they? That would be very funny. If I was just being defeated by the alphabet. Sutton. You know they might be. Probably make this Stanford. Sanchez. And between them... Sheridan. So it goes from Sheridan to Sutton? Really? Because, yeah, it really does feel like it's alphabetical, but that means he's... Oh, okay, I just missed one.
No time to waste.
Sure.
I can get to the hospital by taking the elevator.
He's in the chapel. The concept. Right. So, 964-512-243. 964-512-243. 964-512-243. 964-512-213. Oh god, I stopped saying it. 964512243. 964512243. Nine six four 512243. Take. Trait gained, counterfeiter. Managed to copy Stanford's clearance implant. His knowledge about the most advanced machines has improved after he sat through 1 billion loading screens. And now we just upgrade.
Great. I changed my clearance level.
Yeah, I feel like the Ottoman era Ventru shouldn't be the one who's understanding tech best out of our three. So now can I open this safe? Haha! I have so much clearance. I'm so clear right now. Snatch! Snatch the bottle. Just blood. Just blood. Notes I can read.
Marks are unusual.
Subject 1 photograph. That's somebody's grabbed them and it's burnt them. Is this true, Faith? I'm assuming. Is this just what his hands can do to vampires? Dear Walter, I heard you were taking over our ops in Boston. I have to say that I think that's great. Not only do you know the city extremely well, but you'll finally be able to prove that the Society of St. Leopold is the organization that's most able to fight the evil that's devouring us. Can't help but feel proud of your career, and that time I urged you to enter St. John's Seminary seems so long ago. Come and see me at my retreat the next time you're in Tuscany. Things are very quiet for me now, and I only have the strength to stroll through the garden once a day. Yes. Yes, I hope you'll find it in heart to speak to your sister Mary. I think she's still living in Massachusetts. Well, there's somebody I can threaten. Because, like I say, it's Vampire. It's a game where you are terrible people.
These marks are unusual.
And I do not have enough education to make a guess as to what that is, but I just told you what that was. And I still can't open the thing.
There's nothing
No.
I can do. It won't open.
Without a small key. Well, I guess we'll never know. Because I frankly can't be bothered to search for another tiny interact prompt. I bet I could have got the key off Paula.
I'll take a nap tomorrow.
Okay, Frank, bye.
I was expecting more resistance. Either they're overconfident, or their attention is focused elsewhere.
You could be false sense of security, Inc. You don't know.
All right, Stanford is in the hospital chapel.
Really, it makes sense. I should have looked there first. We did not convince Paula to help us find Stanford. Boo. But hey, we found him and discovered his secrets and got a bonus to stuff. Go us. Love bonuses. And now we're back to MM. A whole 40 XP. What can that afford us? No interesting discounts. Oh. Let's get better at rhetoric. Sure. We punched him in the stomach so hard he died. Get wrecked. This body armor is useless. I swear to God.
It's nothing personal. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
On the wrong side. Holding a crossbow. And hey, he had a keycard. It's got mainframe server written on it. Those are great. Should I just drink this potion and assume that that trait will last this whole scene? I'm going to do that. From a concoction. Yes, that I got back in scene 4. +1 celerity until end of scene. You know it's V5 when everything says until end of scene.
Lances? Better not play with that.
Thermal lancers or just say flamethrowers. Because they're flamethrowers. Unless they're like heating things up with just concentrated IR beams, then they're just flamethrowers.
Yes, at last.
Hacker voice, I'm in. What a thrill. Oh, we're done. Why is this server room airlocked?
You can never be too careful.
You can never be too careful, she says, setting off an alarm. Keep doors clear for waterproofness and elevator operation. What does that mean? Also, waterproofness, I'm not convinced is a word. Also, yeah, this room's weird. Are the servers underwater? I feel like the servers are underwater.
They use the water from the bay to cool the servers. That's clever.
Well, yeah. You use the resources you got. Even if the person who designed this server room probably was more used to designing nuclear reactors. I've not got my special eyes on. And I'm being given the opportunity to slow things down? Wonder why. Dunno. Right, so I can blink across, which is handy. This place is very red. I'm going to have to learn so much about server infrastructure.
These things give off a ton of heat. I understand the cooling system better now.
I mean, yeah. Sorry, what did you think the cooling system was for? That generally you only need a cooling system if things are hot. Okay. No? What did pressing that do? Other than make something go better. I don't know. Also, can I not blink from this side? Weird. I just want to make the connection. Oh, that's blinking up to the... Right. So we'll have to lift them to let us blink all the way across. I see. And that's why we can't blink from there, because that one isn't. And the range of our blinks is wildly variable. Okay, well. More on wildly variable things. They include the amount of time I'm going to be away for now, because I need to take short breaks. Seamless segue, Emma nailed it. Yeah, I need to take a break to run some ads and, you know, get some more water, because, God, there's a lot of words in this game. And I, too, have a cooling system that needs to be maintained. Just that's homeostasis, dog. The worst superhero sidekick. And, yeah. So, all of you should also get some water for your own cooling system. Stand up, move around, have a snack. Take your meds if you still need to. This is your reminder. And let the ads run if you can. Hang around afterwards for Imam in Mr. Robot. Alright. Love you all, and I'll see you in a few with more of this. And I'm back. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the slightly extended wait. I was distracted by a situation involving both biscuits and soft rock. That's all you're getting. Anyway, let's hack the mainframe. does that do? Oh, I bet I have to raise the servers so that I can hit one and then immediately blink across to hit the other one. And defeat their security protocols that way. And that's why I can slow time. Yeah.
2-person activation required? No way. I've got to find a way to do it alone. They use the water from
the answer is vampire magic.
That's clever.
As it so often is. If all you have is magic blood, every problem starts to look like a magic bloody nail. How do we raise the servers? Can I phone a friend? There's this panel. 3 is open, yes. Or even if just 2 was up instead, then we could probably make it across. I'm just going to top off, because you never know when you'll be out of available blood and need to brain whammy somebody.
These things give off a ton of heat.
Correct.
I understand the cooling system better now.
How do we change which ones are up and down? Yeah, because I can't get that far from here. Can't go down into the water? No. Yeah, even with slow time, I'm not going to be able to walk around quickly enough. Or am I? Oh. Okay, apparently you can just walk it. Good to know.
They broke through the unlocking system. There are blowtorches in the warehouse. Go get them, quick! Right away, Sergeant.
Ha 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 ha!
Please, let it work this time.
Do you have the torches? Right here, sir. Good. Come through this door.
I'll
Now.
never have time to read all that. I need to narrow my search.
From Joe Lovelace to James Brame, confidential external contact, contacted by an anonymous source early this evening. Goes by the name of Corvus, claims to have information unprecedented. Signed a few analysts. Haven't turned up anything concrete. Very few agents know about Corvus. Don't want that to change. We need to find out who it is. I want you to take over this investigation. I'll be sending you instructions to share with your teams. Sincerely, Joe Lovelace. That doesn't tell us anything. Oh, but there's more. Nope, that's the same thing. Re-identity of Corvus. Report encouraging. As for the interrogation protocol, I doubt Sanford will less than interfere. He's a man of the cloth. He does not torture, he purifies. I do share your opinion about saving the blind bodies. Death of Jara Drury will impact our research, even though discovering her name was a great step. She could have told us more, especially about the identity of the other Corvus. That's the same thing. Can I get some hard?
No.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The first tube's empty. I need a new one. Here.
And this seems to have glitched. Well, that's super helpful. Okay, well, that's balked.
Of course.
I need
have
the
to
admin
find
password.
I can't fail now. Ugh.
Can't change the password. Next update's in November. The date the organization was created. No. What was that organization creation? No. Exactly 4 years ago today. September 9th, 2015. Go. Yes, there's more I probably could have done, but
It's time.
I don't want it glitching out. Yes, we didn't find out who Corvus was, but frankly, I was tense.
Yes, it's working. Okay. Gotta get the hell out of here now.
We may never know. Yes, I'm not actually the world's greatest detective. Turns out. I'm going to be reading about this game and finding out all the things I missed. And then we decided we could actually get in the water. Yes, we could have discovered the traitor's identity. I know. But I panicked. Here, anyway, here's the best character. 90, that sounds like enough for a discipline dot. Can copy an extra uniform. Sounds handy. Alright, we just... yeah. And that would be very handy, but we're never going to have that much XP. Cool. Let's go. Half past 2 in the morning. Everything is dramatic.
Stop it! Don't do that! It's me!
I was about to say Leisha's been causing chaos, but no, I think Halsey's probably been causing chaos. Leisha is just also here.
What the fuck? Wait a sec.
That Richard? No, it's just somebody we've mind janked. Yep.
Fuck.
Always love it when a game just drops that on me without warning, but then I guess that's what having individual triggers is all about. And hey, I chose to be here.
Halsey. Oh shit, Halsey. Fuck. Incineration. Oh fuck, shit, no. What have they done?
Oh god,
I'm
this
going
is
to get you out of there, honey.
time limit section. You should be running. Heightened sensors. You may have to speed read some things. Should have picked the lock. I got the green key. Pick that lock too. I probably have some photos too. Emergency protocol instructions. Communication between the control panel and the container is interrupted. To restore it, unlock the reset code keyboard using the card. Enter the reset code. Need to find the container model. Do I have some old photos? I should have. Yes, get some more power back. Cool. Love it. Oh god, this is all time-limited stuff to make me panic. Need the container model. Container model. Container model. Yes, security card.
Must not be the right card.
Oh god.
A dual feed system.
CLA 90 something. I don't have a tool. Oh god, CLA 90 something. There's probably a bunch of those, isn't there? Anything? Oh, what? Come on! It's one of those. But also we don't have the right card. What is beeping? And how can I make it die? Anything in here? White security card, is that the one? What's this saying? Danger. Right, that's the thing to open the container. You need the manual for the T6 containers. Should be in somebody's office. I don't like this. And there's a red key card.
Nothing. Damn it, I've got to hurry.
White.
Must not be the right card.
For the love of God. You could be running quicker than this, Leisha. Oh wait, they've got colour bars on the thing. I want a blue or purple security card. Is there an office? There's a blood trail leading back here. Is there something? Scientist key. Okay. Maybe that was to that drawer. Well, this is 9000J. This is a 9000S.
No! Leave me alone! Don't hurt me! Don't come any closer!
Or else what? You can't do a thing to me.
What's this do? Next use of skill will automatically succeed. Yeah, I've got more willpower, more hunger than willpower.
If you don't want to suffer even more pain, tell me how to stop this. Hurry up!
Don't hurt me! I don't know, honest!
Talk, damn it!
The instructions. T6 containers. In a drawer. Get her out of my head.
See, with a little effort.
She's torturing me! Please!
I'll never have pity on one of your kind.
Don't even have an option. What? Why am I tracking something?
This machine supplies the gas and water to the containers.
Yes. Cool. Can I not just cut a tube? Yes, a dual feed system.
Quick, which of these pipes is the gas intake?
This one. Okay, so we need a tool. Are there any drawers we haven't opened? Or anything on any desk? And what is beeping? There's the card. It didn't say the model number on here, right? No. Oh god. Okay, no, we've still got 6.5 minutes. It's fine, it's fine. So it's not the J or the S. 260-296 or 781-354. 296, 781-354.
Mom?
Ah, Brain Halsey's back.
Halsey, but how? Is it really you?
Prove your identity, no miss allowed.
You can't be Mom. Richard said you had been destroyed. It can't be you.
But what if you can't be you?
Oh no, it's coming from me again. Halsey is lying somewhere down there. She can't talk to me. I need to focus.
I am not a hallucination.
Wait, let me at least...
Well,
You hurt me too.
Stop it! Stop! I have to do this.
this is going places.
Oh, my head! I have to.
Ha ha ha! I'm a genius.
Mom?
I'm here.
I sense fear here. Where are we?
Reassure
What's going
Halsey.
on?
Finally, I can actually use skills against her.
Not far from home. An island just off the coast of Boston.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a metaphorical we're on an island.
You took a boat. And so
Or
did I.
is this not our Brain Halsey? This is
Like when we came over from France?
the telepathic projection of staked real Halsey.
Went to Boston. You were very good.
Yes, I remember. It was fun. But hurry. I'm still scared.
I can do this.
Okay, and then, was it go to the control one? Open container.
Mom? I was so sad before.
Persuade Halsey you have a
And then
bond.
I started to get used to you not being there. And now you're back and it's all getting mixed up. Why? Why did you come?
For you, of course. To find you. I'd do anything for you.
Because I'm still your pumpkin?
Yes. You'll always be my pumpkin. Forever.
You'll always be my pumpkin,
Want
chat.
to go back to the prince because they'll be mean to us.
Of course they will.
And it'll start
That's
all
what being a
over
prince
again.
is.
No, I won't let them.
Princes are mean to everyone.
You already left me once.
Oh, I can deduce.
Halsey, I know it must have been hard. I'm really...
I don't want to hear you're sorry. It hurt too much.
Oh, I can discipline. Iron Fist Persuasion. Yeah, focus all you want. I used a cheat code. And look, we're eloquent now.
Never again. Because I won't make the same mistakes. Nothing can...
Is it ethically questionable to use your dominate dots to
Peas in a pod.
make your
What happened?
4-year-old feel better?
It will never
Especially if she's a
happen again.
immortal hallucination.
Mom,
We're not crazy, sweetie. It's the world around us that's crazy.
I mean, why not both?
I want to go far away from here, Mom.
Yes, Yes, we'll go far, far away. Together. Let's get some things from the Institute and we'll leave.
Okay, Mom. That's what I want to do. With you, Mom.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, it's open. Oh, Halsey.
Mom!
Oh, sweetie. Oh, sugar fangs. Come here. Oh, sweet pea, come here. Oh, come here. Oh, I'll never leave you again, sweet pea.
Promise me?
I promise, I swear. Come here.
Yeah, because does Brain Halsey have the same eyes as Leisha with the one dilated pupil? I think she does. And physical Halsey has regular eyes. Made the scientist talk, won a confrontation with Halsey, saved Halsey from final death, no punishment. No experience, which makes me think that's probably Leisha's last scene. Stanford has been located. And now, we kill a man. What might I need to kill this man? Can't afford a fifth dot, neither of them. I could get very presency to stop him focusing against me. That might be nice. I think I will. Especially because that was exactly the amount of XP I had. 4 dots in 3 different disciplines. That sounds like the kind of Elder Venture you don't want to piss off. Weird cut there when we saw the doors close and then open again immediately.
Won't see me coming this time.
Won't he? You don't look particularly inconspicuous. But what if I go in a different direction? Didn't expect that, did you? Turns out they did expect that. Lab coat.
It's in better shape than the morgue. They didn't expect to have so many casualties.
Fine, no lab coat. Access prohibited, disinfection. Sure. But no, apparently they also locked the door. Dastardly. So that was the chapel over there with the big cross. Anything in this bathroom? Good. Nice accessible bathroom though. I appreciate that at least. Anything I can steal? Lars Campbell, liaison, dorsal fractures, time of death, the past. These are probably all going to be people we've killed across the game, aren't they? Oh, something in that box.
They've gathered his things to send to his family. Will they also get a medal and a pat on the back?
Probably not, but, you know. Or maybe they will. What difference does it make to you, Caleb? I mean, honestly. Sergei Tenalian, multiple chest wounds. Operation Nest was struck with unusual force while walking down a narrow hallway. I think Richard did that? You must, of course, appreciate that I played the start of this game, like, 3 weeks ago. Check every room. Breach and clear. Cecil Mill, femoral fracture, burns. His partner's weapon was turned to him in Operation Burrow. Which one was Burrow? Burrow was the Salon. Was he the guy we steam piped? Probably. Do we have the option to finish him off? Like, that would be
It hurts like
cruel, but you know. Vampires.
But I showed them.
Did you, though? The Ivory Tower by Jason Bach. Now that you're stuck in bed for a while, you'll be able to read it. It's very interesting, and you'll see the end's incredible. Enjoy. Thanks, Donor. Oh, and you're sitting up.
What the hell am I doing here?
Great question.
We've got to go back. We have
Concussion.
to.
Multiple blows to the head after shooting a blank body was the first to enter the apartment. I think that was before we got there. But again, as I say, I don't remember these things. Yes, I am going to
They've
be checking
already
every room.
lost many men.
Alexander Kaufman, internal hemorrhage. For some reason. Classified. Robin Beck, bullet wounds. 2:30 AM. The context of this operation. Norman Steele. Dead. Thrown through a wall before being sprayed with bullets from an automatic weapon. That sounds rad. Just saying. Tony Garrett. Blind body turned his teammate's firearm on him. Wait, was there something else there? Haha! He had some old money. You can eat those. Anything in the bathroom? I kind of doubt there'll ever be anything in the bathroom, but I am going to check everyone. Bathroom? Wait, is this room we've already been in? Yes. Apologies, I'll leave you be. Condemned rehabilitation in progress? What does that mean? There's a Bible. I'm not educated enough to study it.
To Walter Stanford.
Do I have an option to throw it in a fire just to spite the man?
She died instantly.
Al Gallagher. Oh, yeah, we set her on fire. That sure was a thing we did. For what turned out to be no reason. But also because she was trying to set us on fire. Is this Kiara? This is Kiara.
Research to the grave.
Yeah. Yeah, we murdered this woman as well. They are just walking us through all the violence we've done. And we've done a lot of violence.
His presence.
Chris, can you hear me?
More on that later. This bathroom is evil? Or just gross? Possibly both. Here we have Ron Pickford. Not wearing head protection, suffered a mental manipulation that forced him to attack his brothers at arms. Yeah, we probably did that too.
I need morphine.
Well, you're in the right place, but not talking to the right person. Chris Miles, squad member with a damaged helmet, shot at our men, killing 2 of them instantly. Wait, yeah, that was that guy. Many missed calls and messages from Lara. Sorry, Lara. This is just, do you remember all the things you did? Do you feel bad about them? And I'm just like, no, I chose to play a Vampire the Masquerade game.
Psychos, they attacked us.
This is literally what I came in here for. This bathroom also kind of evil.
I can't sleep.
That does seem to be going round. Here we have William Korshenk. Scratches and perforation of the left lung. Ouch. Caught and held by the lycanthrope. Ah. See, we weren't involved in that fight. This isn't all violence we've done. Are we the real villains? Who can say?
I've never seen anything like it. An enormous beast.
Well, now that you have, you probably will again.
The list of prescriptions is long. They still
Me looking at my medical records. Evan Hart, burns and concussion, classified. Catch declassify it?
Help me.
No.
Help me.
No.
I know I'm gonna die.
Probably.
They won't say it to my...
I don't care. Wait, was this where we just were? Yes. Was there meant to be anything in those rooms other than just look at what you did? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I was there. Yep, no, that's all that seems to have been. And also we got some coins we can eat. Sure, I guess. Maybe there was something there. I didn't get it. You know what would really serve you well here, Caleb? A
How many
gun.
innocent lives did you take to get here?
Quite a few.
It's time to
Could have made it easier.
to this.
I would be impressed if I wasn't so tired of all this.
This time, you're alone.
I'm never alone when
You
God is with
can't
me.
harm me.
No, I thought that's where it was going.
I forbid you to come any closer.
Again. Gun.
My faith is my shield.
Entry updated. Yes, after many years, Stanford has come to understand that which makes him so effective, so special. He seems to possess an unspoken power over the monsters he hunts. He's never been able to explain it and searches for answers in the Holy Scriptures. He is, though, able to resist them and even to inflict harm on them through the power of prayer alone. He has honed his extraordinary abilities by confronting these monsters, and with the faith that God is by his side, he no longer fears them. That's probably how he says it. Oh, I can't say I know what this is.
I've heard of mortals able to turn us away through the strength of their convictions. I'd never have believed it was
Okay,
anything
apparently
more
I
than
do know
legend.
what this is, though.
You have failed.
Not yet. You're not infallible.
Gun.
As long as I have God on my side, I will be.
Oh, we need to destroy the
I'll
man's will in
break
social
you.
combat.
You and your...
Entry on True Faith. A rare few mortals possess the unshakable faith with which they can detect, repel, and even harm the undead. A myth to most vampires, these mortals can hail from any religion, and if they so desire, can pose a very real threat to any damned they cross paths with.
Faith.
A touch of bravado. Now that you're cornered,
Ventru.
nothing can stop us. You're done for.
Gun. Let's make a point. Oh. Okay, he's just immune to
That's
dissonance.
enough. Get down on your knees.
Please, Caleb, not with me. Your pitiful efforts to reach me won't change a thing. What's your plan here?
To put a stop to you.
By killing me. We are Legion. Killing one of us won't make the rest of us vanish in
Why are
the
you
thin
quoting
air.
demons? I'm gonna Iron Fist Intimidate just because it seems funny. I've got a bottle of blood on me, right? I should probably drink it. And do I still have the Dominate bonus trait? Sure don't. Boo. So it was, even though this is still listing as a different part of the same scene, it's being counted as a different scene. Boo. Yeah, focus all you like.
Then I won't stop until you're all dead.
You are tenacious.
Matter.
Nothing can stop me.
A creature of pure destruction. I have seen the consequences of your crimes.
So have I. You're not
dried
special.
orphans' tears, tended to gaping wounds, calmed tormented minds. You spread your plague like rats. You feed off the human race.
Yes.
You're nothing but parasites.
Predators is a word. I could, in theory... And then I could Walls of the Mind. Well, that's only a 61% chance. Never punished. Occasionally punished.
It's our nature.
One that I am duty-bound to fight. For
Okay,
the
now we
good
need to
of
win the
this
next three
world.
stages.
But we're not just talking about humans here. You profane the very earth with your presence.
Wow, you
From
sound
the
like a werewolf
shadows,
now.
you manipulate the fates of civilizations. You bring famines. You stoke wars.
And we're very
you
good at
seek
that.
to take control of the entire world. And you'll be the cause of its ruin.
And like you're special.
And what about you? You live in secrecy. You lie to those you feign to protect. No government dares stand up to you.
But we're doing nothing more than defending them.
For now. But that's how tyrants are born.
No,
You're
I'm venturing.
no better than us. I smell nothing but destruction in your wake.
What would you have me do? Faced with a creature stripped of all emotion, who sees you as nothing more than cattle.
I mean,
I've lost
what Caleb would have you do is die.
And broken lives. Fire is the only path to redemption. Down to the very last.
Let's not try and discipline him, because it's not. Wait a minute, Father. I need to eat some coins. Right, where were we? So, I could, in theory, get that. Or, I mean, I could just... It'd max out my hunger. But I could just get an Iron Fist win here. And I think I will. I learned it from watching you.
Your strategy condemns you. We are forced to destroy you.
We are forcing you.
It's a question of self-preservation. You leave us no choice.
Venture admitted they didn't have the power in this
one
equation.
Question remains.
Mark your calendars.
Why do you continue to fight when the outcome is already decided? Your demise is inevitable. Why do you refuse to accept it?
So is yours. Ooh. Serve the court, look after your child. Well, then, yeah, that's probably the bad idea. I'm protecting my kind. Serve the court. I mean, I think protecting my kind is really... Like, and it's Stanford's argument as well. And it's what Caleb's been doing all this time. But also just, I am a predator, I hunt is... No.
I must protect my kind.
Abominations of your ilk don't give a damn about each other's welfare.
Well...
Individualism, the survival of the fittest. That's all that matters to you. It's high time I put an end to all of this. You have nothing left.
I can't anymore.
You're finished.
What?
Along with the rest of your kind. Ecce crucem domine fugita partes adversae. Non nobis domine. 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 Non nobis domine.
So long.
Forgive him, Father.
Okay. Well. Rip. Failure. Died. It's been a long night. The prince impatiently awaits the outcome of her plan, which will determine the future of Boston. Oh, does the mem not get another scene? I guess she escaped. Sure. I have XP. Any discounts for me to chase? Any discounts? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I guess let's have a point in education. And that's all I can afford. We've certainly learned something.
Ma'am, thank God you're here. When I found out that Hazel had sent you out there, I really thought that... Are you alright? You're not hurt?
I'm a little shaken up. That's all. I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around what I just did.
You survived a suicide mission. That's what you just did. It's a miracle you made it out without a scratch. Listen, I know it's not a good time, but we need to talk. Come back to my rooms with me.
What for?
Not here, Mem. I'll tell you more once we're there. It's important and personal.
Is Hilda the
Are you
traitor?
coming?
All right, but
She's just gonna kill me.
Hazel's expecting me.
It won't take long. Come with me.
She's just gonna kill her, isn't she?
Do you want me to ask Sylvia to send up a vessel? You must be starving.
It's fine. I don't have a lot of time. What did you want to talk about?
I know that Hazel offered you a seat on the council.
I was sure you'd disapprove of it.
Ma'am, she's offered you my seat.
She never said anything about replacing you.
I know, the prince didn't tell you everything.
She's
The concept.
growing more influential. Not as much as me, but nearly. By bringing you into the Primogen, she hopes that the student will surpass the master, and that I'll end up losing all credit.
1 second, sorry. Audio's gonna drop out for a minute. Because I need to press this snooze button so that... Because it really feels like we're coming up on the end, and... I'd like to be able to do it without Twitch making me run more ads. As you were.
Then, why does Hazel want to get rid of you?
Who knows? The powers made her paranoid. She's afraid of her own shadow. She must think I'm a threat. It'll happen to you too, if you accept the seat.
I mean, probably. That's generally how Primogen councils work. I really don't feel like I have a choice in the matter. But also, we've been having... I was going to say we've been having her kind of get more influenced by Anarchs, but on the other hand, she just got half the Anarchs killed. Ambition.
You know the power that comes with the seat on the council. It's cruel to ask me to give that up.
You already have power, Mem. You've got your clubs.
The scale's a little
Yeah,
different.
that's not the same thing.
I can have an impact on the entire city.
But at what cost?
Club owner,
Have you thought about
local
that?
politician who has more power.
Listen, I know we don't see eye to eye on everything, but I'm trying to help you. You lose everything if you accept her offer. Your freedom, your music, everything.
Yeah, but if we turn it down,
You've seen the sacrifices that Hazel will
we'll
ask
probably
you to make.
be killed.
The Anarchs.
Yes. It's a heavy burden to bear. Leave it to me.
Oh, these are our only two options. Join the Primogen or just quit the cam entirely. You know what? Yeah, we out.
I'm tired, Hilda. I thought it was what I wanted.
We out.
I don't want to end up like you.
Anarch player playing this game.
You can keep everything. I'm leaving.
You can't just quit the Camarilla. They'll hunt you down.
I'll be ready for them.
And also, like, if they send... I mean, last time they sent their best agents to do a mission, we've failed at everything throughout, so I'm not that worried. Prince's Quarters, 5 a.m. It's been a long night.
And the worst in us.
Time
They
for a
can
monologue.
plunge us into oblivion, or signal the start of a golden age. Tonight will go down in history as the night we were able to prove we're not done yet.
Kind of.
We showed that if we stand by our beliefs, if we fight to protect the Masquerade from the shadows, nothing is impossible. Many sacrifices were necessary. Our domain was violated and our existence threatened. But this is nothing compared to everything we have lost. Our family has been battered. The blood of our servants flowed like water.
Caravaggio
Our
painting?
own kind
Sure.
were
Wait, no, that's not
decimated
Caravaggio.
in
That one was...
flames.
Yeah, it was.
We will
Yeah, that was the
never
Caravaggio one, because she's kind of like, "Ugh,
Those
sword."
who fought by our side and who quenched their thirst for the blood of these mortals. Those who yearned for calmer nights.
So a lot of people on both
will
sides are dead.
once again reign over the kind. Now that our reunification has been confirmed, we can count on strong allies who will
Did John
help us
came back?
secure
It was
our
all part
blood
of the plan?
supply. Never again shall we be weak or disunited.
But there are a
That's
lot
what the
fewer of them.
mortals expect from us. Let us show them why we are the predators and they are the prey. Let us show them who their blood belongs to. Let us show them the power of immortality.
I was about to say that was Beryl. No, that was the other guy.
Sacrifices are not over yet. Some will be lost.
Can't remember
Others
his
will
name.
lose what
One
they
of the
have.
Primogen.
But it will not be in vain. We are
Dead
hunters,
bird.
and what is taken from a hunter must be repaid 100-fold. We must be able to count on each and every one of our kind.
April got the
There
Primogen
is
seat.
no room for bargaining in this war. We must put an end to mistrust.
Never gonna happen.
Because it engenders betrayal. Are we not better than the kind?
Journey's
Our
dead.
eternal nature is our greatest strength.
Caius has
Boston
been in this room
has
all night.
shown that it is stronger than old London and
Oh,
venerable
Caius
Vienna.
was the traitor.
Tonight, we have tasted vengeance.
That makes
Tonight,
sense, I
a
guess.
sea of blood will flow.
Sounding weirdly triumphant there, Hazel. I mean, there were substantial losses. Holy corruption. Thanks to MM's computer virus, the data of the Long Island base has been corrupted. Without this painstakingly gathered information on the black bodies, the SAD is forced to shut down Operation Swansong. It will be years before the SAD is once again able to hunt kindred in New England. Neat. We did one thing right. Is that all? See, because it says hold to skip. Am I going to be missing stuff if I hold to skip? But then some of the words in this game are idiosyncratically translated. I think that just means continue. The return of the Redcoats. The events of recent days were not a coincidence. Despite her best efforts, the prince was never able to identify the traitor still lurking within the Boston court on account of I panicked. A few weeks later, the cargo ship Coutts, chartered by the Counterparties Company, arrived in Boston Harbor. Hidden aboard the ship in containers were members of the British Camarilla, who had escaped the Second Inquisition in England. With the help of the traitor, their landing went smoothly. Their plan was simple, to replace the Boston Camarilla in an area the hunters believed to have purified. Strong, organised, and with a surprise attack, they easily overcame the last of the already weakened kindred, who were left with only one choice: submit or be destroyed. Control of the Boston domain, or what's left of it, is now completely in British hands, while the SI is already busy looking elsewhere. Are you telling me I just spent the last 9 episodes trying to do this right, and my reward was enabling British colonialism? I swear to Christ. Collateral damage. Since the Harvard Chantry was not part of the new ruler's plans, a struggle between the two organizations began. With the element of surprise on their side, the newcomers managed to drive out the Tremere and force them to disperse. There was a struggle. The British won. Welp. End. Nothing about what MM's doing outside the cam? Oh, okay. And yes, Leisha. Oh hey, this was the first sequence of the game. Remember that? Because I do, on account of I started running this game so many times on a computer that wouldn't properly run it. See how nice it looks now we're able to render things. So they left.
The night has come where I belong. The night has come when I feel strong. The night.
I kind of hope that this isn't going to get my VOD taken down, so I'm going to talk over it. So, oh hey, I was right. This company are French. Seriously, some of the translations really felt like they were very French. Yeah. This was not without its issues. Like, obviously, translation is something I don't want to harp on too much because language is language. Shut up. I may have to turn this down. Or just talk over it. And I'm going to talk over it. I'll turn my headphones down in any case. Yeah, so I don't know, it felt very punishing. It felt, especially with the kind of the leveling system and you having to choose everything in advance like that, it felt very there to reward people who already know the golden path and to screw you over if you didn't. And I mean, some of the puzzles were convoluted, but overall, I mean, I really enjoyed it. And the graphics were occasionally a little bit jank, that you should have like 30% less facial animation than this, because like facial animation is very hard, and I know faces move a lot, but the answer is not to just add more animation all the time. But hey, I'm not an animator, and like I say, it is hard. I was not expecting this to break into a vampire rap section. I will be checking out this song afterwards, and I mostly am watching the credits to get to the music part. But yeah, I don't know, it did feel weirdly punishing. I really enjoyed it because I'm a vampire nerd. Here's the World of Darkness crew, they've done a lot of things. Nice to see Outstar and Jason Carlin there. But translations. Ah, there we go. It's called The Night Has Come. Or, yeah. Yeah, it is, because that was the opening of the thing. And there's another full vocal song as well? I don't remember that. Okay, but yeah, so, I don't know, I have mixed feelings, and I'm still haunted by that one time that, was it in Mem's pupils clipped through her eyelids? That was quite something. I really hope this doesn't all get muted. That'll be really annoying. Especially because I won't be able to re-add the vocal because I only record in the one place, which is perhaps a bad idea. So yeah, I don't know. Like I say, it did feel... It's possible in my eyes to... Like, you need to strike a balance between rewarding the golden path and punishing those who don't know it. And, like, I feel this was weighted much more towards punishment. Like, if you... And I know that part of that is just... it's the setting where things are bad. It's the World of Darkness. Oh, here's the other song, I guess. Yeah, it's... The World of Darkness is a setting of horror and pain and failure and difficulty. And so I guess it makes sense that they would have things be punished like that. But, Also, that was a really anticlimactic end to Caleb's story. And I know all the way through I've said Leisha was the best character, and frankly I stand by it, but I was really enjoying Caleb, to be honest, as well. But yeah, to just have it be like, oh, you failed this last conversation because you didn't know the right things to say? Guess you're dead now. But hey, at least we got some cool people out of the cam, because really, we all know that was my central aim in this. Like, the fact that we ended with the Boston Cam gets taken down, good. The fact that it was by British hard cam colonialists, less of a fan, but I guess that's just consequences coming for me again. Voice cast did a hell of a job, honestly. The script suffered from occasional jank, thanks I think mostly to translation issues, but with what they were given, they did a great job. I'm a fan of this drumline. I really don't want this to get me taken down, but at the same time, I would quite like to show you all the credits. But that said, looking at it, we are onto engine credits, which I care slightly less about. I'm going to skip on. And that's the game. That was Swansong. I have feelings about it. Also, am I missing a part somewhere? Yeah, we've got Scene 10 Part 1, Scene 10 Part 3. No Scene 10 Part 2. Interesting. Well, I guess we're done. Yeah, I have really mixed feelings here, and yeah, and I know the game gives you a lot of opportunity to do terrible things because it's Vampire the Masquerade, and I do suffer from occasionally just gamer, it's not real, press the chaos button syndrome. Which, frankly, I accept, and it's nice sometimes to see those roots. I don't know, it was a good story, I'll give it that. But yeah, mixed feelings, which I'm clearly struggling a bit to elucidate, so maybe I should just finish. Back on this familiar office. So yeah. I guess. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Thanks a lot if you stayed to the end of this, and indeed to, watch through this whole series. It's been a thing, and I am, like I say, glad that we could finally get it running. Yeah. If you've been watching, you know how to find me, but just in case, this is, of course, twitch.tv/Serasent. That's SERASENT, the House of Hubris. Streaming here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 PM British time. That is 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific. I remembered the numbers. Other time zones are available, but you will have to do your own maths, or you could just throw us a follow and get notified whenever I'm around. If you do miss anything, VODs are on the Twitch up to 8 weeks after the fact. And for everything else, that's YouTube. Link down there says VOD Archive, or it is youtube.com/@HouseOfHubris, where you can find everything going back to the very start of the channel, which is quickly approaching 3 years of content. How did that happen? There's lots of games there. Take your pick. And hey, while you're there, why not subscribe? And you can get hot, fresh VODs in your subscription feed every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and that's cool too. And yeah, if you want to support what I do financially, you can, of course, cheer or subscribe on Twitch, but you very much don't have to. Just turn up and hang out and have fun and be chill and be good to each other, and then everybody's having a good time. And I keep adding have fun in there, despite the fact that it breaks the flow. And hey, if you really want to support the channel, I know it gets said a lot, but the best thing you can do for small streamers is spread the word. If you think people would enjoy the nonsense I put out, tell them about it. I guarantee you it helps. Yeah. And hey, if you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, socials are all down there, or just look for House of Hubris anywhere. It's at House of Hubris on Twitter, at House of Hubris @kind.social on Masto, houseofhubris.bsky.social on Blue Sky, where I do all the social media things and just keep you all posted on any upcoming new things. There's some acting in the pipeline at the minute, which has been announced, but I'm gonna wait to ramble about until I know it's coming out because it's going to be rad. Like, yes, picking up my own work, but on the other hand, it's going to be rad. Yeah. I think that is everything. Seriously, I know I say thank you every time, but seriously, thanks. If you're here, it means a lot. Genuinely appreciate it. It'd be more convincing if I could use the English language. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling now. Cool. Love you all. Take care of yourselves out there. And yeah, we'll be back on Saturday for something else. I'd love to say that that's because I'm building suspense, but I genuinely hadn't decided what it's going to be yet. That'll be exciting. All right. Love you all, and I will see you again on Saturday. Bye.